Oh, I'm in space. They put me in technology and governance and put my ass in space. You know, space. Yeah, space. You know, space. Waiting for colonization of other Americans, we was the master. Only you religion that the Native Americans created NASA. It don't even matter who I be hanging or sharing with, I got a backup. You in the village you died, they turned to a memory card. Look what they did in my family, I kept out of history, hidden from y'all. I just be trying to heal all my wounds, cause all of us really is scarred. Even they calling us niggas and then they gon' put us right into a car. Either they calling us satellites and they gon' turn us right into a star. Yeah. You listening to Mimick comment, that's what the metaverse trying to mimic. I was the only one that left a comment. I am the loudest one that's going live. You just a hater who just left a comment. I ain't got time to be dealing with pride. All of your egos they get mad with rockets. Yes, listen up, y'all ridiculous. Y'all in the parliament, bitch, I'm one of the reasons the stars is twinkling. I'm chilling while y'all was mingling. Don't give a fuck about a Thanksgiving. Made a movie called E.T., they done turned my ass to a space engine. I'm like, oh, I'm in space. They put me in technology and governance and put my ass in space. Oh, I'm in space. They put me in technology and governance and put my ass in space. You know, space. Yeah, space. You know, space. Flights. Yeah, bitch, I be flying like postcards. In the middle of a trade route is the reason that you need a coast guard. About to do a war dance in a ceremony, we ain't taking no loss. Taking direction, but every time we going forward, get met with a roadblock. Cock-a-doodle-doo, acting like a bird, most of you doing that no cop. Cosplaying out of Native Americans, getting you nothing but Botox with synthetics and GMOs. When we talk about land, it ain't something you need to own. Just create a territory and get you a culture that everyone sees go. You was just wondering why she ain't listening to you and she just gonna be a hoe. You little homies is still colonizing and that is why you gotta dildo. I will pull up in a spaceship and still take your bitch, I don't care about your vehicle. Really believe it or not, to be looking at me and say it's unbelievable. The only one back from the dead, got everybody relapsing on meds. Yeah, you don't understand what you see. Said, honey, let's get back in the bed. I thought that I seen a ghost, but you are nothing but a booty cat. Look up in the sky, see me flying by, don't really know what you're looking at. I'm not flights. Oh, I'm in space. They put me in technology and governance and put my ass in space. Oh, I'm in space. They put me in technology and governance and put my ass in space. You know, space. Yeah, space. You know, space. Flights.
You wouldn't even know what to do with that. Oh, it's that real shit. We will hold on. Stop. No, you don't say we'll get it 100. I'm the only one floating esoteric. Haiti, U3, Harambe, the esoteric town destroyer. Oh, it's that real shit. You are now fucking with the Haël'Ho Yalahue, esoteric town destroyer. Kick all the legs from underneath building blocks and British. You ain't got nothing to stand on. You come in 1, 2, and 3 dimension, you no longer had nothing to stand on. I said so. If it was something you was able to use to stand on, you can't stand on it no more. The magic brick. We ain't just lost in magic squares where someone could pay for a little parameter, put you in it, call it the ghetto. You know what I'm saying? Call it the ghettos and the reservation. You know what I'm saying? It's just your magic square. Got magic bricks, magic Home Depot, magic piping systems. You know what I'm saying? Y'all slow. You'd be down here working on something like that, trying to go back home in the spiritual world. Ain't nothing there. I said whatever you thought you were doing in the physical world, you go back in the spiritual world, ain't nothing there. You have no sheltering. You know what I'm saying? You have no comfort. You have no sacred place. You're open. You're naked. You're exposed. And 1, 2, and 3 dimension, you have a mansion. You can have all kind of things, brotherhoods, culture up, and like your naked small dick ass wouldn't be seen still. You know what I'm saying? I want to put on that. And that's how the Great Spirit do it. Bubbles, bubbles. Haiti, three, around me. You got to lift a finger. I said it's just like a certain mind. Chariot, train, track, sigil system should no longer work. It don't work no more. Everybody who was on it, get the fuck off. Like, I don't like this shit. I don't like who driving it either. Who driving this train track in the area don't feel comfortable. I don't think I belong there. I said so like the esoteric first. You've been down to the 1, 2, and 3rd dimension. How to find a doggy bitch. And that's what this about. I said how to find a doggy bitch. A doggy bitch do a lot of tricks. Whole lot of tricks. Right now, we got YouTube and technology. Right now, we got AI. It's a trick. I said on Chris Angel. It's a trick. I said on the magic. On top, cat, rabbit in a hat. Dr. Seuss book. It's a trick. I said on the Bible. It's a trick. Is you gonna be the one that trick or be treat? Better than that. Trick or treat. Trick or treat. Is you gonna be the one that's gonna be the trick or treat? Yeah. Oh, shit. Don't you get bad candy. Don't take candy from strangers. Don't take candy from strangers. 1, 2, and 3rd dimension bribery. You know what I'm saying? Hey, we're gonna get right into it. Y'all gotta understand it get cold in esoteric all this shit. You get lost in this shit. You need to razzle your bitch. Take your doggy out and take a shit every now and then. Take your doggy out for the piss and sit like that. Make sure you keep them on that esoteric doggy chain. And make sure in the spiritual world they stay there. In hell, 1, 2, and 3rd dimension. It's all doggy tricks at the circus. I'm saying, Rush, you let the doggy feel like they can be human. Say you let the doggy feel like they can be human because they're in a household full of warmth and music and culture and shit like that. They're like, Murph, Murph, let me in. Murph, Murph, Murph. I said little Clifford Eyes. Murph, Murph, Murph. I said, shit. Lassie. Oh, Lassie, can I come in? And treat that bitch. Sad, make that bitch you. Because you know, that's a bitch don't know nothing about themselves. You gotta understand it like that. Oh, bitch can't do nothing but remix. So sometimes you gotta be like, all right, I gotta train this doggy. Now here's the thing. The doggy gonna bribe like babies cry. You put a bottle on the baby's mouth. You know what I'm saying? Doggy, roof. You know what I'm saying? I take it out to go take a shit, feed it, or whatever the case may be. In the spiritual world, it just might be your intellectual property. And doggy food is intellectual property. You need to know that. Say you got a lot of doggy food. How much doggy food y'all got? Some of y'all esoterically broke. So you might not know how to treat a bitch. You know what I'm saying? So sometimes the doggy get hungry and run away every now and then and shit like that. You in the 1, 2, and 3rd dimension, like, what's wrong? What's wrong? You might be praying in the Bible, like, God, come back. Yo, that's letting somebody play your God or something like that. Wait, don't let no doggy bitch. No, in the spiritual world, everything is in reverse. That's a doggy bitch. So at some point, come here. Come here, doggy. Come here, bitch. I said, and therefore you start creating more concepts and create so then you can like see it where it's all out. You know, the doggy getting trained right. You know, I said a doggy might go in somebody else's yard and shit. Go in somebody else's yard and shit. You know, that look like the way your shit is, though. You know, I said, like, oh, that's my shit. So you know where all your doggy went. You know, I said, you know, every household your doggy went in. So you get back in the 1, 2, and 3rd dimension and just peep game. You know, I said, oh, okay, my doggy bitch was here. My doggy bitch was there. My doggy bitch look like that right now. And my doggy bitch is in this one. Oh, I said, oh, bitch. Come here, bitch. Come here, bitch. I'm saying that's how you do it. You make them work for you. You make everything the doggy look like the yard. Make it look like your yard. You make them go out, make everybody else in the neighborhood, make your yard look like yours. Then when you tired of that bitch, you're like, all right, I'm done. I don't need you no more. Everybody else see me in the front yard and shit. I can feed everybody's animals. Bitch. I said it. That's how you treat it like that. Now, you need to understand this. Everything is a form of self-reflecting. So when you got somebody attaching themselves to you, right, and they're a stranger, first it's going to be in the form of bribery, right? So it's projecting. Something lacked of something, sniffing, needing to be hungry, and it's a stray dog. Whether it's in the form of a human right now that lost from their country or lost from their land and over here, you know what I'm saying? Then they try to get some something on the land or something in your mind. You know what I'm saying? Like the vampires. You know what I'm saying? That shit like that. She'd be like, come here, bitch. All right, make something out of this. So you gonna make the doggy work in the backyard or some shit like that. Go carve out something that you think important. That the farther your doggy bitch brain can go. Synthetic money, synthetic tax, synthetic. You know what I'm saying? But hey, you need something to work off of. You need Michael Jordan or get in the backyard, bitch. Go create like a mechanic or something around my character, bitch. Oh, you don't got no character. Go make a system around my character, bitch. Sarah, shit, like, come here, bitch. Where you going? You start seeing your character in other places and shit. Like, oh, bitch, where you go? Get over here. Come here, bitch. Treat them like treat bitch. All right, now listen. So, like I said, right when you start seeing all kind of characters and stuff, like right now, you got to counterpartmentalize it. Wait, soak it up though. You gotta let the doggy think they doing what the doggy do. You know what I'm saying? Just let the doggy just get a power where the doggy don't know no better. The doggy just a bitch. No, this is a pet. You know what I'm saying? So you got to treat it like a pet. You know what I'm saying? They get upset, they get angry, they do weird stuff at times. You got to make it call. You got to be like, stroke his ego every now and then. Oh, you want to talk about Joaquin Boaz? You want to talk about that? The flutter. I see something stroke his ego a little bit. Allah. You know what I'm saying? Something stupid real quick and be like, yeah, the doggy feel like it could win a few tricks at the circus again. You know what I'm saying? Then they go to the other doggies and stuff like that. Look at my owner. Look at my owner. Remember, everything is in reverse. It's self-projecting. So the 1 to a third dimension, someone who ain't got no talent, they doing it to you based upon bribery. Be careful with expressing your dreams, because that's what they're gonna bribe you with. First, it's gonna sound like somebody who connected with you like somebody who don't do it genuinely. So first and foremost, it's gonna be some extreme what they call that over exaggerated energy, where someone is over aggressive in all the wrong areas. When someone is aggressive in an area, want to become attached or connected with something, there's other things that lead them to doing that, which shows as their actions and their mouthpiece. When it comes purely off your dream or whatever you express, and this person is a stranger and they're going extremely aggressive at things of that nature, the white man behind that psyop or whatever the case may be. So you better check the, or it might be a bitch, a female, however the case may be. But you got a doggy bitch sniffing in your little backyard. You know what I'm saying? So do know that. You got a little doggy bitch running around in your neighborhood, whatever your neighborhood might be is. You might be into mechanics, you might be into spirituality, you might be in but don't understand. You got to understand what these things is. Little doggy bitches need homes to be in. So if you got like a fruitful home and culture and things of that nature, that it can only suck like that. But it's a doggy bitch, so it has to be trained. So you have to make the doggy bitch do just like you and act like you and things of that nature. Or the doggy bitch gonna be all over the place strangling, and then they don't know what the fuck they doing with themselves and end up harming themselves. We don't want no little doggy bitch to harm themselves and harm others. We want to make sure a little doggy bitch is in a situation that they need to be in. Right now, there's gonna be a few multiple doggy bitches, depending on how many cards and craftings and voodoo dolls that you create. Now, charismatic gifts, intellectual properties, those voodoo dolls. So when you're creating golems and circumstances and you Michael Jordan and Bruce Lee down this motherfucker shit, of course, you're going to attract a lot of bitches. A lot of raccoons in the backyard. And doggy bitch. You know what I'm saying? So a doggy bitch is going to want a bone to be fetched. That's your creativity, right? Now, if you ain't fetching a doggy bitch a bone, your trash might be ripped open and stuff like that. You got trash all in your yard. Bottles all, you know what I'm saying? You got to figure out what's going on and shit. Fucking animal. You know what I'm saying? Fucking bitch. Get over here, bitch. You ain't feed today. So you got to have a lot of food for thought too. You know what I'm saying? That's how you keep a doggy doing tricks and things like that. Get over here, bitch. Where you going? You know what I'm saying? Shit like that. Because if you don't want the doggy bitch to keep, opening up the trash and going in the yard and things of that nature, then you got to be a good owner and things of that nature. So you got to own your pets right, because your pet don't know how to do nothing but orchestrate something and make something look like something else. It can't actually do it itself. It's like, a doggy, you walk on 4 legs. You know what I'm saying? It ain't standing upright. So you have to understand, in the 1 to a third dimension, something can't stand upright in front of you. Use manipulation, tactics, shadow, you know what I'm saying, AI, however the case may be, still doggy bitch. But at the same time, you got to understand, you need it as an owner, right, to make sure you own a doggy bitch. You know what I'm saying? You don't make sure you let the doggy bitch run all over the place and shit. They go crazy. We can see over the past 300 years and 700 years what a doggy bitch would do. So when we talk about the doggy bitch, you know what I'm saying? You have to make sure you carve the doggy bitch to be just like you, because the doggy bitch don't know nothing about themselves. They don't have no nuts. So the doggy bitch have to wear your clothing. So that'd be like in the 1 to a third dimension. Maybe your culture. You know what I'm saying? Maybe what you talented of or whatever the case may be. Hey, give a dog a bone. You know what I'm saying? So it's always the dog pound. Yeah, it's a dog pound, bunch of bitches. So you got dogs running rapid and shit like that. We got to start training doggies and shit like that, because the doggy bitch run rapid, and then before you know it, it don't know if it's a German Shepherd, Pit Bull, you know what I'm saying, a goddamn it, iguana, damn grass-fed pet octopus, or however the case may be. Then here we go with that I think, therefore I am, and no. Get over here, doggy bitch. I said, no, that's what you are. I said, don't act like nothing else. All right, but now for the most part, we talk about animal, right? So animal had to conduct the yard or whatever like that. Even when you keep a dog in front of your goddamn esoteric trap house, so it can keep motherfucker other retards away and shit like that for trying to rob and thief and steal like that. You know, a doggy brain fear. And you know what I'm saying? A doggy brain, you know what I'm saying? A person thinking twice before, you know what I'm saying? Real shit. We ain't actually planning, you got to train the doggy that way though. The doggy can't just be in your yard and it don't be like you. You know what I'm saying? Then the doggy sometimes it be like you when you don't like it or something like it, but they could be doing something else amongst other doggies. So you know what I'm saying? So it'll be amongst other doggies. The doggy learning a new trick and be like, look what my owner taught me. Look at my owner. But the doggies be talking to themselves like, I made my owner feed me. I made my owner do this and stuff like that. Yeah, I own my owner's land. You know, you gotta let the doggy think the way they think and stuff like that. Stuff that don't always go down and drain. You know what I'm saying? Stuff you gotta work hard. Doggies gotta work hard. You know what I'm saying? That things of that nature. So you gotta like the doggy bitch. Sometimes it's in your Bible. Like you gotta understand that little floating thing I got on the thumbnail. That's like a doggy bitch. Whatever the person floats. So anytime you see a statue and somebody got the same type of woman figure, either holding an Indian feather or something in front of them, it's a doggy bitch. There's some man following a doggy bitch in their head. It's a doggy bitch. You know what I'm saying? But see, God be making motherfuckers do something without lifting a finger. Anytime you see a human got to call something, drop a bag, or whatever the case may be, what God they following? Something retarded. And it still did it without lifting a finger. So the human still didn't know how to do it. The human had to do something and be born and become 18 years old to be a doggy bitch. But for the most part, without the owner, the doggy bitch wouldn't know no tricks. All right, so we got to understand how to conduct good tricks, good fire hula hoops, you know what I'm saying, and good circumstances and things of that nature for the doggy bitch. So when we start to see like the doggy Olympics and stuff like that, and these things being broadcasted like the Met Gala and stuff like that, we can see how we train the animal. You know what I'm saying? We can tell the animal, look, we don't want these things. We like the doggy collar to look like this person's culture or something. Like we want the doggy collar, bitch. Get over here, bitch. Do you want to get fed or not? You know what I'm saying? Real shit. I don't go no further than that, bitch. Do you want to be fed or not? Fucking bitch. Get over here, bitch. I don't like that. Stop throwing trash in the other yard or whatever the case may be. Don't make it look like that. Make it look like this. Bitch. You know what I'm saying? I don't go no further than that. I said, besides, some point, that's how you get these things conducted. Now, you know, when you're around other people and next door neighbors and stuff like that, sometimes you got to help them train doggies and shit like that. But you know that they're in a position that they got a lot of good concession stands in their yard. They got a lot of good concession stands, things for ornaments and stuff, little crystals and gems and shit like that. We just got to make sure, you know, when dogs become stray dogs and shit, they sniffing around because they can't do these things themselves. Build it up internally and become like an esoteric man, woman and shit, and just a bitch. At some point, you got to put yourself into a circumstance. Okay, doggies have to be trained, and you know, German shepherds they be turning on people. Pit bulls sometimes be turning on people. So if you don't train a bitch right, you know what I'm saying, things might, you know what I'm saying, don't tell me what the little doggy will do and shit like that. But do know the little doggy is a bitch. You know what I'm saying? Don't ever take it past that. You know what I'm saying? Little doggies don't know how to do nothing else but dog fight. Pit fight. You know what I'm saying? Go pit fight for gambling money. Fuck people's yard up. You know what I'm saying? Throw things in the trash. Put one person's trash on another person's trash. Get confused, don't know what type of mixed putt it is or mutt, or however the case may be. But we have to feed the doggies. You know what I'm saying? So it's about, you know, if you got good dog food, you got good pedigree, you got some good pedigree. So that's that esoteric currency. You know, when you give it water, you know what I'm saying? That's what you do. Now, we're in a new shift right now. So you are the spiritual adult, you in the seat, you are the chief. So, or the chiefess. So you have to understand when there's too many animals in the woods and things of that nature, esoterically and physically, right? Things have to be conducted. So you have to maintain the construct of what fruit is in the backyard and shit like that. I mean, things can become rotten and eaten and shit like that, but it wouldn't be there without you. You doing good esoteric farming. This, you know what I'm saying? And planting good seeds and things of that nature. It's this little doggy bitches and shit like that that get all over the place, shit on shit, fuck shit up, make neighbors don't want to go over other neighbors and shit. Now we got dogs infiltrating the relationships between neighborhoods and things of that nature. Now one neighbor don't like the other neighbor because the other neighbor doggy keep throwing shit in the other neighbor. You know what I'm saying? It's all kind of other shit when it comes to the bitch. So at some point, you have to understand these qualities of what they are. Some people need to keep their bitch in the backyard. You know what I'm saying? Some people need to keep their bitch in the front yard. Some people need to keep their bitch in the house. Some people don't need no dogs and things of that nature, as some case may be. But you know, it's too many dogs, so it's not enough people to do it. Because we're like losing creativity, so I'm trying to raise everybody up to become adults. So you can't have something to do with these bitches in some way, shape, or form. But when it comes to the doggy bitch, you have to train it well. So this is how you could be aware of it, right? First of all, anytime you got a dream or you got inspiration or whatever the case may be, that's esoteric pedigree, food. If you got a lot of that, right, then you already know you got a lot of esoteric currency itself. You paid for a lot of doggy food and shit like that, and you know what kind of pets you want or not. So you already sufficient up. You seeing how the way it's supposed to go. You a person who just struggling in the esoteric world or shit like that. You just got an idea and you hold on that for dear life and you don't want that to go nowhere else and shit like that. Yeah, you gonna have some doggy pet bitches and shit sniffing it and things of that nature. But okay, now you need to start training them and shit like that to the point that they work for you, not whatever no dog think that because they got a home now. A home is a safe haven, a comfort zone, a creative, a charismatic gift, intellectual property, and things of that nature. So that's a home for a doggy. You know what I'm saying? So a lot of times when you build good, sufficient, charismatic gifts and creative abilities and things of that nature, the doggy don't want to live nowhere else but you and shit like that. But a lot of times when you ain't got a lot to feed the doggy and shit, that's when the doggy go terrorize the neighborhood and the doggy be running around with the shit you done dressed it up in and shit. You got your little flea collar on it. You know what I'm saying? You got your little things on it and shit like that. Now in the doggy's mind, the doggy just think whatever the doggy think and shit like that, which is why it's a dog eat dog world. But you being a spiritual adult and shit like that, sometimes you have to take self responsibility and accountability. That little bitch ain't out here looking right. You know what I'm saying? So you have to understand that too. I mean, that goes anytime something lose culture or whatever the case may be, and you see them cosplaying or whatever, that's a little bitch that ain't out here right. You got to make sure look that they don't look like that. I'm saying, hey, get over here, bitch. It look like this. It don't look like that. It look like this. It look like me. It look like that. And whatever you do with it, try to manipulate it and make it your way. You ate enough, bitch. You know what I'm saying? You just gotta understand that though. But don't ever go past the little bitch. So when it comes to these energies and shit like that, right? You might got a lot to feed a bitch. So that dog you might get other neighbor dogs and shit like that coming to you and shit because you got all this esoteric currency and shit like that. You put out all this motherfucking dog food and this motherfucking shit like that. You might catch an esoteric charge in this motherfucking shit. God be like, what the fuck? Where all these little bitches coming from? You know what I'm saying? Sometimes you can't be opening the pearly gates to everybody and shit when you got all those creative gifts. You know what I'm saying? It's almost like something like an unwritten law when it comes to esoterically speaking. Motherfuckers who ain't got it no way, ain't got no business even knowing the direction to get there, nor is they gonna get there creating a mathematic synthetic version of it, being a little doggy bitch. You know what I'm saying? So when it comes to being a little doggy bitch, sometimes you gotta understand if it ain't out there acting out accordingly of how you said it to be out there, it'd be running reckless and things of that nature, thinking it's a human. You know what I'm saying? Thinking it's a person and shit like that, being you. Ain't that about a bitch? So you gotta understand certain things of that nature. You know what I'm saying? The nature of a bitch, the nature of a doggy. So when it comes into the doggy, sometimes you have to know it don't think right. It's not going to think like a human, but being around a spiritual adult a lot of times, it puts you in a circumstance where it think it do know how to think. And then it puts itself out there in some Alexandra type of shit and I think, therefore I am. Now we in some circumstance where a fucking doggy is just a bitch and it's thinking it's a fucking human in some way, shape, or form. Yet it needs that substance. It needs that creativity. It needs that yearning. It needs that thing. It need a motherfucking home. Check your fucking pets. Now, if you got a handler, like I said, they probably attached to you already due to the fact of you expressing your goddamn dreams or you expressing yourself or what you interested in online. They're going to have somebody that mimic you in your name, mimic your content or whatever the case may be, and even reach out to you in an aggressive way that ain't got nothing to do with the genuine ways to reach out to people if it's aggressive, right? Then once you understand that, you got a doggy. Now, this doggy can help you in things. Now, the 1, 2, and 3rd dimension, it might be money or whatever the case, or it might be circle, make them feel good, stroke thing. And the 4th, 5th, and 6th dimension, you got them in front of your yard, and you got them on the now. When you got them, you got one a motherfucker on a doggy chain and shit. You make sure you keep it there if you don't really like dogs itself. So motherfucker burn in hell and never escape. Because goddamn Great Spirit already knows this is what we do. We train all the esoteric beasts and shit. Animals, some new. The doggy is a new creature. You know what I'm saying? And shit like that. There's ancient creatures and shit at the happy hunting grounds that we be dealing with and shit like that. The bitch is a new thing. The bitch just got here. You know what I'm saying? So it ain't really nothing. But at some point, you got to kind of look at it in a way that you got to be like hanging on the damn doggy chain and make sure that, all right, since you wanted to come here and shit like that, you want to be a new animal, now you can't go nowhere. Whatever in the 1, 2, and 3rd dimension that you felt the need, that you were sniffing around, spiritually, you can't go nowhere now. You can't go nowhere. Can't go nowhere. You know what I'm saying? Whatever the case may be. You keep them on that doggy cord or whatever the case may be, they burn forever. You know what I'm saying? The motherfuckers ain't coming back. They don't know what to do with their mind. The simple fact of you being needed is a motherfucker who's attached to you who don't got their own mind. Always understand that. When you got your own mind, you got the doggy tethering cord. When someone use bribery and then think whatever you're doing based out of necessity, you got the damn doggy cord itself in this motherfucker shit. Because whatever something that's not human have to understand what is human. It's just the level of their consciousness or however the case may be. When whatever you dropped the esoteric bag yesterday, you could drop an esoteric bag the next day. Bitch, that ain't nothing but creativity and the fucking throwing of doggy bones. I'm saying? Real shit. Hey, guess what happened when you stopped throwing doggy bones? got like Jim Crow, we got like Civil War. So start understanding what things are. You know what I'm saying? Put things in a natural context. You are an adult. Some of y'all care too much about y'all bitches. And then y'all be wanting to go on vacations and shit. Be like, I don't know what to do with my little bitch. I don't know what to do with my little poodle. And things that you think it's like your responsibility or some shit like that. Some of y'all don't need pets and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Real shit. You gotta peep game in this motherfucking shit. This is a crazy world out here. It really ain't. He's got pets everywhere and shit like that. So you make sure you harness your energy, your pedigree, dog food the right way and things of that nature. Because a lot of times, you know, you might have too many bitches and shit. Now you got a whole dog pound. And, man, go sell some of them doggies. I'm saying that means sacrifice. I said everything that you was sucking in these doggies and the shit like that, man, all that ain't no path. You know what I'm saying? Pick one or two or something like that. Go get some other doggies. Or no, I'm saying however the case may be. But do know we in a world full of little doggy bitches and shit like that. So that's how you people a little doggy bitch. You know what I'm saying? If you're in a Bible or something like that, you might get lost and you become a little pet. Now you just is retarded, but yet you still need it. You just a dumb owner. You an owner who care more about your pet or whatever. So you in the Bible believe in the Pharaoh and all this damn shit. The Pharaoh ain't nothing but the government or something like that. Whoever trying to play stupid shit like that and things of that nature. Little doggy energies. Now I say you need to throw all that away. Get out little doggy energies and things of that nature and start understanding you make the world go around. Without you, the world wouldn't go nowhere. Don't ever let no little pet tell you different. So don't let no little bitch tell you anything different, things of that nature. You know what I'm saying? Be the adult spirit and things will be like, okay, without me, the world wouldn't go around. Go play around, go little doggy, go play. Go play. When I need you again, that's when I need you again. When I don't need you, I don't need you, bitch. But don't be lost. I said, don't go get lost. You know what happens when things get lost. Real shit, that's it. You train that bitch. Train that fucking bitch. Y'all, what's wrong with y'all? Y'all are being retarded. Train that fucking funky ass bitch. You know what I'm saying? So you get online right now. A doggy want some gold. You could be a person who get 10 views or something like that. That's gold to a doggy right now. Go ahead, start. And I need y'all to raise up and be good trainers and shit like that. Go start right now, whatever you into, and do it on purpose. Yeah, I got this. I love tennis. What would God do if God pays me to be tennis? You can get rid of a little doggy bitch around you and shit. And goddamn, put it, let's frag it, wrap it around, and don't let it go. You know what I'm saying? Put that little doggy collar on that motherfucker and make that shit waggle until that doggy understand, bitch, you just a German fucking, what they call that, rock roller. That's it. That's all you is, fucking rock roller. Don't let it go nowhere else. You know what I said? Don't let it go nowhere else. Keep that motherfucker in La La Land forever. You know what I said? Keep that motherfucker. See, that's what they try to do to the Native Americans. First, they try to do us in a way where, like, they stopped us from our practices, and then they was trying to tell themselves, don't get lost in the native just because you're trying to understand their ways, too. They try to control it. You'll get lost in it like that, too. And they all been lost ever since. You know what I'm saying? You get lost trying to figure somebody out to even try to control it. You get lost real. You like suck yourself in the demon world. You know what I'm saying? Keep them on it forever. 3, 4, 5, 600,000 years. Make sure that you keep them all there so when you come back, you can tell anyone that's down here that's even a part of that trial. Like, look, about 5,000 of y'all here getting ready to go through spirit evaporation. Ain't about a lot of y'all left down here physically. What you getting ready to do? You know what I'm saying? You gonna do something for your great spirit? Or you still want to do something for yourself? Understand? Whatever they do, snatch them real quick. Put them on there real quick. Add them all in one box. You know what I'm saying? Really snatch them. It's soul. That's a soul tie. You know what I'm saying? You make sure you the power, you the spirit that or handle all that shit. You ain't down here getting rinky dink by no little goddamn bitch who created something in a book, copying somebody's culture. No, you that for real. Anybody attach themselves to your energy, especially if they're a stranger, they don't know what the fuck they dealing with. Snatch they motherfucking ass up and leave their ass there forever. Real shit. They don't ever let a motherfucking go. Don't let no not let no motherfucking go. Don't let no motherfucking go. Real shit. Don't let no motherfucking go. And that's real. That's real. I don't know what anybody else dealing with. I don't know what anybody else playing with. You playing with your motherfucking self. You know what I'm saying? You lost in your own fucking mind. Let them, don't ever let it. Let's tie it together, nigga. You know what I'm saying? Real shit. Hold it on. Hold it on. And make sure you make that part of the rejection, little rejection pot, like the Great Spirit taught you. You know what I'm saying? You wouldn't have that awareness. And that we all here in this world together in this motherfucker shit. You know, anybody who ain't got your awareness, that's their fault. Great Spirit give you all the intellect, mental concept, make sense out of it. Hold on to it too. Hold on to it. Don't ever let that shit go. You the spirit that come back and forth, back and forth, back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. You don't let no spirit motherfucking escape. You keep them in their motherfucking mind, whatever spirit is in. As soon as they attach themselves to yours, right? You got the Great Spirit behind. You don't ever let that go. Great Spirit don't do that. That's how this world is attacked. This world is intact. This is how you are able to have a piss and be able to take a shit and have a flushing system and release your pores. You play that out holy, absolutely. Any monkey ass, you don't let it go. Don't let it go. Don't let it go. Don't let that motherfucker go. And every motherfucker in that box with that character, make sure they end that there. You know what I'm saying? Real shit. Don't ever let that go. Great Spirit, don't let shit like that go. Don't ever let that go. Real shit. You know what I'm saying? Whatever funky ass motherfuckers thinking they doing in the third dimension, have fun. You're out your minds. You know what I'm saying? Don't attach yourself to me at all. You know what I'm saying? Real shit. You done lost your motherfucking minds. You done lost your fucking minds. Oh, so this shit is crazy. That motherfucker's even willing to practice some shit like that. That's crazy as hell. You doggy bitch. You doggy bitch. Don't ever let that shit go either. Oh, don't ever let it go. Don't let it go. You know what I'm saying? You know what that essence is. And the one, you know what that mind state come from. You know how to hold on. You know how you became a fucking human at this moment. You don't ever let that go. You know what I'm saying? That's an orb. You keep that. Let that shit just be part of your nutsacks. For whatever come back, you always the indigenous. And that come after the fact. You don't ever let that go. You know what I'm saying? Real shit. And that's how you work wonders. And this motherfucker shit. And people, spirits don't know what they're attaching to. They don't know what the fuck they doing. And shit like that. These people down here lost. Everybody is down here completely lost. You train a bitch right. But you make sure a bitch don't go nowhere. But you train a bitch right. 1, 2, and through a third dimension, we could travel all over the place. Spiritual world, wherever you go, there you are. And you don't let no bitch go. You keep that bitch in your yard. As the Great Spirit said. See what I'm saying? You keep that bitch in a pocket. Keep that bitch in Haël'Ho. Keep that bitch in a pocket. Make sure that bitch look just like you. It becomes one of your organs. You don't let it do anything else. Don't let nobody escape. Don't let nobody escape. Humans do not know what they're doing. I'm saying, don't let nobody escape. Hell fucking no. Hell wouldn't even exist in the first place. We keep that live and booming. We keep hell live and booming. I said that's how there ain't no right or wrong in the esoteric world or shit like that. Or spirit evaporation, organ implosion and shit like that. Oh, we keep that live and booming. I said real shit. Hey, that's how that shit work. It don't work no other way. I don't give a fuck what you think. You shouldn't even watch me. I don't know what the fuck y'all attach yourself to. Ain't no spooky shit to me when I'm online or anything. It ain't real life or nothing like of me all damn dealing with spooky ghosts or this with shit. You don't know what the fuck you fucking with. In any mental capacity. I don't even know how. How? What gave humans like how? What? Doggy bitch. No, I said real shit. Keep it there forever, too. Don't ever let that esoteric doggy cord go. You know what I'm saying? That's for all my powerful spirits out there. Don't ever let the little doggy baggy go. That's what the Great Spirit teaches us. You don't let that doggy baggy go. You don't let that doggy cord go. The doggy is a new thing. You know what I'm saying? So if it's coming in an esoteric area or whatever the case may be, bitch get trained right. You don't let no bitch go. Now, when you let that play in the third dimension, that's somebody cosplaying, mimic you, or whatever the case may be. But you make sure in the spiritual world, you don't let that bitch go. You know what I'm saying? This is straight dogs. Everybody trash. I have shit in the yard and things of that nature. You train a bitch right. Bitches don't know what the fuck to do. You know what I'm saying? Bitches is lost. Bitches don't know what the fuck to do. You should know that. A bitch don't know what the fuck to do. That be in somebody else's yard. Trash all over the fucking place. Come back with 1,000 puppies. 1,000 Lewises, 1,000 puppies, this, that, and third, and shit like that. This tax, this tax, this. The bitch don't know what the fuck to do. Check a bitch. You know what I'm saying? Train your bitch right. Don't have your bitch out here looking like 1,000 different colors. You train your bitch and say, look, this look like this. You don't go out there looking like nothing else. You look like this. I need you to look sophisticated and nice and cooped up and things of that nature. Whatever the fuck you think you doing, just do it. But other than that, the spiritual world, I need you to look like this. You don't look like nothing else. The spiritual world look like me. You don't look like you. Don't try to make nothing look like you up there. Ain't nothing up there I can see look like you. Down here, you look like me. That's it, bitch. Don't do nothing else. You do anything else, that's going the opposite direction. Bitch, I trained you right. Okay, bitch? You don't go and be straight. You see what I'm saying? You don't go and do all this other fucking shit and things of that nature. No, it's all about me. Okay? Bitch. Bitch, it look like this. It don't look like nothing else. Or whatever case. Alright? Write it down. Take a picture. Take a snapshot. Put a symbol over the cigarette. Come here, bitch. Just make sure you do it right, bitch. I say you can't do it yourself. Lord Jesus Christ, have mercy on myself. Bitch. Spiritual world don't look like you. Third dimension don't look like you. Understand that. Okay? That little doggy bitch. Okay? When you're getting into situations, make sure you value pedigree. You value doggy food. You know what I'm saying? You might not know, you might not get no doggy food tomorrow. You value having a goddamn shelter over your head. You value people being able to be relatable. And goddamn it, doggy food and all this creative gifts and then all this other type of shit, and you get trained to somebody's goddamn backyard. You value that. You don't act like that's nothing, that ain't just about nothing. That's some goddamn. You better appreciate your damn owner. The fuck? You wouldn't be nothing. You wouldn't be nothing. What would you be? What would you be when you ain't got no tricks? You don't know nothing. You never met me. You never see nobody else online. You never see nobody else in the world. You just fresh here. And what would you be? What movies would we watch? Like, what books would we read? I was like, what would we do? Like, what is you? Like, what the fuck? Look, bitch, it looks like this. Okay, you act like you supposed to. You get trained like you supposed to. Okay, bitch? The fuck? You don't go out there and be no straight and shit like that. You don't know yourself. You wait till I name you. You wait till I name some creativity or I name some new thing to do. Or I express some new goddamn creative gift or some new swag that be. You wait, doggy. Okay, you don't go skip here and just there and that and third. You don't know yourself. Get back here, little bitch. Wait, I didn't do all that yet. I didn't create that yet. You chill, calm down, hold your horses. Hold your horses. Hold your horses. I didn't do that yet. I didn't create that yet. I didn't say that yet. I didn't speak it yet. Calm down. Calm down. You know what I'm saying? Like little doggies out here. You know what I'm saying? For the most part, you got a lot of grandma energy out here right now that's trying to play out too. Who grandma y'all talk about? Damn sure ain't no Native American grandma. So you ain't talking about nothing on this land. I'm saying, so you must be getting ready to go to hell too. Like whoever talk about grandma now, they're gonna never get like my little bitch. I got a lot of animals out here and shit like that. A little doggy. I got like all the Noah's Ark, the two of every animal and shit. I got men and female bitches. You know what I'm saying? Whether they talk about tarot cards, relationships, whether they talking about however it's AI me, and a whole bunch of men. Whether they there anymore. What happened to Homeboy? I destroyed. I forgot the Homeboy program I destroyed. Who was it? Noah's Ark, the Noah's Ark dude. That's just made me remember him by saying Noah's Ark or something like that. Yeah, he was a little bitch too. That's why I just put everybody, all little animals. You know, I said a little shit. You know, I said all animals don't survive. Some animals jump off. Some animals I ain't feed. You know what I'm saying? Some animals still struggling to this day. Some animals try to go extreme. You know what I'm saying? So I want to be the pirate. I want to be the captain. You know what I'm saying? Some animals, little doggy bitches. Yeah, some little doggy bitches. But you got to understand this is what's going on when you on the actual shit. Not no ship down here. We used to make all the ships and the warships and the love ships and the spaceships and the miles and the circumstance. This is like some real goddamn Confederation shit. They wouldn't even have no movie Star Wars if it wasn't for the Native Americans. Trust me. We stole the whole nation in Confederation terms and shit. I'm sad, real sad. So you gotta understand what's going on and things of that nature. Now, if you want to be treated like a bitch, that means you absorbed in someone, and they might got some the creative. But see, that don't work. It don't work that way because you already the one that got the creative goals. Okay, there we go. Yeah, you know how they like to, they can control the numbers in a minute. So anybody y'all start hearing, y'all know who the real people is. Anybody y'all start hearing, start saying, "Oh, my phone messing up or my computer messing up because it's the Fed." That's them themselves. They try to reverse like a doggy bitch. It's always reverse psychology. If everybody learn how to be themselves, we won't have this large projection concept going on and shit like that. But so right now, it ain't nobody else to copy but me though. So everybody got to copy me now and things of that nature. So you about to hear people have my talking sentiment, whatever, get all these fake ass views and shit like that. That's all. That's what I'm saying. They've been doing that all the way to the 1700 shit, how they used to do us and shit. Come over here, you get one little psyop try to learn us, and they in his mind he trying to be the chief god, but in the chief mind, it's this person trying to learn our ways. Okay, you can learn like you trying to be a nice person or something like that, right? And then we get the creation of the doggy bitch energy. You know what I'm saying? So then that's where the doggy bitch energy come from, where one person got a whole different idea about what the fuck is going on. You know what I'm saying? And then they start self-projecting. So if you start feeling like you somebody's pet or whatever, you getting projected on by a doggy bitch. So you need to know that even if you a celebrity or somebody, however the case may be, you got some doggy bitch trying to treat you like a doggy bitch because that's how they feel. Hurt people hurt people. People self-reflect. If I want to put you on the same way I'm on, that's what I'm going to do. So you ain't got to bother me on those times you need to make your own cup after I brought you to the same ocean. If I got to an ocean by copying, figured out a way to steal it so I can stay at that ocean, of course I ain't gonna never know how to make a cup. And of course I'm gonna create a way how I make everybody else think that this is my ocean though. And I put the name and statues here and stuff like that. But when people look at me and be like, I need the cup, how do I make a cup? You don't know how to do it. So that's why same way when y'all reading these religions, y'all listening to these sciences and NASA and shit like that, no logic behind it. Right? So whose shit is it? So then when you start looking at, well, who oceans this was and shit like it was the Lenape Ocean and the Shawnees and shit. Santa Catawba. Yes, well, that's it. That's all you're gonna start figuring out. Well, who oceans is these then? If y'all don't know how to make a cup, but y'all got y'all name on a cookie jar box. How y'all on a cookie jar box? You know what I'm saying? So at some point you gotta do like, oh damn, doggies is getting smart. So you gotta teach the doggy again. You gotta be like, oh, okay, the doggy don't know how to make the cookies. So I got to make the cookies for the doggy and make sure the doggy feel good about themselves because they got a jar to put it in. And just replace the jar with some type of tax. There's always some scam. Anytime you see somebody saying, hey, you can do this and this, reduct this. And then anytime it's a commercial app, it's people scamming. This is people scamming. They come and they create jobs. There's a lot of these things they be making up. Same way how they do online right now. How we have industry plants, we got content creator plants right now. That's a made up job for a Fed to get paid. So anytime you see somebody, especially anonymous pages, they be fake too. They don't be their real faces when they create the AI one that look real. And as soon as they start talking about rappers all the time and court cases all the time and things like that, that's the feds themselves. Of course they're gonna have all the information. They're trying to sound like they don't got all the information, but they do. That's undercover cop Jake 1090 shit. Jake 1090 a Fed. That's a Fed, dude. Anytime somebody go to jail, get out, they Fed. Ain't nobody going to jail, getting out, trying to create no YouTube career. Bitch, you got put on to that. Somebody said do that. You know what I'm saying? You got a damn handler. You got a doggy bitch. You know what I'm saying? You don't get to teach nobody nothing. I'm gonna tell you that right now. Not on this soil. You find your ethnicity and get back on a boat or just teach to them people. You know what I'm saying? Some shit like that. Because that's what's wrong with everybody right now. Too much relationship advice being taken by Shaq. Too much relationship advice being taken by bad bitch, hip, Sharn Sharp, and all this goddamn shit. Oh, fucking foreigners and shit like that. Who the fuck is these people? I see this whole lot of foreigners and shit. You think I give a fuck about you because you dribbled a basketball? You think I give a fuck about you because you kicked a field goal or whatever the case may be? I don't give a fuck about you. Who the fuck is you? Y'all say you get your ass back on the boat too. No bad bitch hips. All these people and shit like that. What's the other dude? Stephen A. Smith, all them and shit like that. Man, y'all talk about basketball, the end. Don't get on try to be no podcasters. Don't try to be nothing like y'all teaching nobody nothing. I'm saying. Y'all don't got no goddamn common sense. The fuck you teaching anybody anything? Y'all say you just got inflated numbers. That's it. Them fake ass numbers. When you get rich, you're supposed to go somewhere and chill out. You ain't supposed to be on the battlefield of motherfuckers trying to get it how they live. How the fuck you still on the battlefield? You motherfuckers is rich. Go sit your ass down. If you rich, don't make no damn podcast unless you making it for other motherfuckers and you can sit your ass down and be a boss. Other than fucking that, you motherfuckers is starting to seem like y'all in our position. Well, you can only look like me. You know what I'm saying? Or you can only do what I'm doing. That's it. And try to make jokes about me doing what the fuck I'm doing. If you rich, get the fuck offline. What the fuck is you on the battlefield with other motherfuckers trying to get it in, how they get it in and get it how they live? Get the fuck out of here. You know what I'm saying? Real shit. You fucking trash. You probably got your handlers telling y'all shit. Hey, this is the next thing we need to do. No, it ain't. Just like Fat Joe and damn Jadakiss damn podcast. Don't release it. Nobody want to listen to y'all. We heard y'all lie, y'all raps the last 200 years or whatever the case may be. Well, at least Jadakiss, you know what I'm saying? Fat Joe ain't have to lie. He ain't write it. So whatever he did it in real life, somebody just wrote about it, so he ain't write it. And Jadakiss wrote all his raps because he had a whole lot of time for it and shit like that. He ain't did nothing. He did that. Step 1, D block. He ain't never seen a second in D block. He ain't never seen a second in D block. Never saw. No, I don't give. I can't be using no credit because you stayed next door to somebody. I don't give a fuck. A lot of people stayed next door to me. They ain't me. No, I don't give a fuck what you talking about. You can stay next door to a lot of people. Larry Hoover, all kind of shit. You ain't him. You could have stayed next door to Jesus Christ and see Jesus Christ get hung on the cross. That don't mean you get to be like, well, that don't mean. No, you just live next door. That was it, bitch. I don't give a fuck about shit else. You lied for 25 years. I don't give a fuck what none of y'all talking about. Real shit. Y'all crazy as hell. Y'all crazy as hell. Like y'all see, y'all just all y'all into is scamming. Everybody is just into scamming. That's all it is. It's a big scam game. And somebody made it seem like that's goddamn normal or something like that. Them doggy bitch qualities and doggy trash boxes, doggy bags and stuff like that. Doggy containers and doggy walkers and stuff like that. You gotta cut your little doggy out right. If you ain't got no creativity, your doggy bitch ain't gonna be able to eat. So you could cut them up right, and they could be like going to the doggy show and look. I look at my owner and my owner's family and stuff like. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes you gotta dress your doggy up and stuff like that, a little creative. You know what I'm saying? So anytime y'all in some type of somebody come out of nowhere, your damn content, they ain't a real person, you ain't met them in real life, they ain't genuine, they got some whole other shit, that's a doggy bitch. You better protect your energy, your quality. You know what I'm saying? You better value yourself, you know what I'm saying? Because you got something around you that don't value themselves. If somebody who value themselves, they'll be out here in the world shouting it out loud. This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. They ain't got no light to believe in. So they believe in your light. They believe your light gonna make them $1 million. They believe your light gonna make sure they broadcasting or whatever they into and shit like that. But you just gonna have a setback. I'm saying you just gonna have a setback and things of that nature. Like you gotta understand your doggy bag at times. Like certain doggy bags, you gotta spread them out. You gotta spread your doggy bag. You gotta treat your doggy like you can't get all these type of treats. Some of these treats for another doggy, or I can keep this for myself. Because I don't even want to waste no money, esoteric currency, on no more doggy treats. I don't want no more I'm tired of spending money on Scooby-Doo treats and Scooby-Doo snacks and shit like that and goddamn doggy vitamin gummies and shit because you want to have wingworms all the time. You want to act sick all the time. You want to act like a vampire or got wingworms all the time and shit. You want to go bite another doggy and shit. You know what I'm saying? Like I ain't got time for all that all the time. Shit, doggy, get over here, bitch. Look like this. We're peaceful. We're civilized. We're not animals. We're not animals. You know what I'm saying? Bitch. Clifford. Lassie. Rover. You know what I'm saying? All that. I'm saying, so y'all gotta peep game at times. Make your doggy look a little nice and stuff like little 101 Dalmatian. I'm saying, make a homegirl look like that, things of that nature can be all good and sufficient. You know what I'm saying? We won't be hearing no bitch. And you know what I'm saying? Little doggies here, little doggy bitches and shit right now. So you gotta get your doggy like, hey, doggy. You know what I'm saying? It'll sound like this. Sound like this. You know what I'm saying? You won't make it in no music career unless you sound like this. Sound like Eminem. You know what I'm saying? Sound like Vanilla Ice. Well, get the fuck on now, little doggy. Get the fuck on. Where y'all come from? Where's the dog? Who's the owners of these little doggies? I said, who's the owners of these little doggies? So I'm pretty sure there's one little dog pound somewhere that somebody didn't left the cage open or some shit like that. A dog used to start running around, opening up people's trashes and shit. One person trash and another person yard. I got to cuss out my neighbor and shit like that. What the fuck is this? They get your little doggy bitch. You know what I'm saying? What you so you got to check. So we all got to check each other. All of us Native Americans, freedmans, Puerto Ricans, Mexicans. Like we all got to check each other, check our yards and shit like that. Because sometimes we got like confused. So we start arguing with each other and shit. I said I gotta come to next door. Doom. Free man go to the other free man next door. Boom. The Native American go to the other free man. Doom. Puerto Rican go to the next door. Then we get shit like Fat Joe being on Math Hoffa shit saying he control hip hop. Knowing that was a whole secret psyop. Math Hoffa getting worked on and getting replaced right now. He's secretly getting replaced with somebody. It's like it's a whole. It be psyops. I be peeping game. Ever since they left them shits, the little dead birds or something like that. I'm like, oh, there it go. He got the fans at him. He making too much money or something like that. Take it away. There it go. I'm saying shit. I'll be quiet because I be trying to mind my business and talk about astrology and shit like that. Here come doggy bitches. Y'all said I be like, damn, I'm trying to be peaceful. I even overprove. Look, I know you're a doggy bitch. I'm trying to stand still and be peaceful. You go somewhere else. Look, so tomorrow I'm just doing this. It don't work. It don't work. It never worked since the 1700s. And this don't work. It don't work. It don't work. So at some point, you gotta start training. You know what I'm saying? At some point, like when we get new species and stuff like that in the esoteric world and shit and in the physical, sometimes you just gotta get into training. Get Great Spirit said, well, just train. Just train. You know what I'm saying? Or something like that. But make the world look just like us, though. That's at it. You're going to fail if you don't make the world look. They don't know what they're doing. They think they're doing one thing. Just make the world look like us. I said the doggies want to do stuff like that. Treat the doggy out of the shit in the kitty litter. Y'all said treat the doggy. Don't put your trash in other people's trash and stuff like that. And maybe you can look presentable and get to the Great Spirit and not go to hell. You know what I'm saying? At the end, because all dogs want to go to heaven. That's not saying all dogs go to heaven. I'm saying, but dogs need to get trained and become pets and stuff so they can be in this situation of, and I'm back and had a vibe. Not I'm that and just a stray animal, a dog. You know what I'm saying? So you got to get next to the Great Spirit. You got to be next to cleanliness. You got to be around some spiritual adults. So for the most part, this is why doggies is attracted to spiritual adults. Now I'm saying they need the spiritual adult or however the case may be because the doggy won't have nothing to eat. Oh, that's kind of food for thought. So you want to serve good plates, but you don't want no doggy to get in their ego and stuff. Because this doggy start wanting to take that plate, go to other, have like 6 different owners and shit. And in the brain, the doggy will go around to other dogs at the dog pound and be like, look what I got all these owners doing for me. And like owners just be trying to be nice and shit like that. Like the land is for us all. It's free. So you got a lot of gifts. Like, what I'm saying? Sometimes it's too many dogs around, you got to retract, and then the Great Spirit even created that seed for us to be like, we can't give our gifts to everybody. Like, you so fruitful, you want to give fruit to everybody, even animals. You can't even do it, though, like, because we got all these new Doberman pictures and shit. You know what I'm saying? New Red Rovers and shit. You know what I'm saying? All these different shits. It's just like you be wanting it, but like when you get this type of dog and this dog went and fuck this type of dog, and then there's all some new type of dogs coming and shit, and you got this plate, this food. You like, damn, I can't even feed all y'all. I can't and shit like that and things. You got to retract and shit. Keep your gifts. Keep your gifts. And, you know what I'm saying? Value your culture. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just that. Y'all doggy ain't got no culture. Doggy be all over the place and shit like that. Where they don't belong at. Teach that doggy to only shit in the damn kitty litter. You don't shit nowhere else. Alright? You shit on this person's yard. Shit on the next person's block. Here come Nigeria knocking on my motherfucking door and shit like that. Like, BDD, can you help us, nigga? Can you help us, Nigeria? Walking Taki, can you help us? Tell us what they did to you natives. I don't know, man. No, I'm saying, listen, y'all just, I don't know what they doing over there. What kind of doggy or German Shepherd? I'm like, bro, I'm dealing with pit bull still. The English muffin pit face. Oh, about that. The damn British rock roller. I can't deal with all this right now. You know what I'm saying? Shit, we got to train these animals, y'all. You know what I'm saying? That's all we got to do is shit and blow up everything, mess up everybody in the yard and shit. That shit fucked up. We got to do it right now from Liberia, right now. You know what I'm saying? The 1, 2, and 3rd dimension. He got to duck down and shit like that and shit. All over whatever game they playing, that Monopoly game or whatever. The spiritual world, same shit. You know what I'm saying? Don't come knocking on my door. I don't know. I'm still cleaning up trash. I got trash, about 200, 300, 400 years worth of trash that they done brought this trash from Africa, trash. I'm like, what is all this shit? I'm still cleaning. Never got out there. Still in the hole. Still, it's been crippled. You know what I'm saying? My arms hurt, weak. I'm saying multiple corrosives, fatigueness and shit. All kind of shit. I can't clean all this shit in a matter of damn months and years. It's about to take a century to clean all this shit up. It'll take a century for this damn moon to heal. You know what I'm saying? Shit gonna knock on somebody else's door at the moment. None of them freedmen stay right across the street. Man, they got good next door neighbors and shit. These cats coming together and shit. They gonna knock on their door for a second. You know what I'm saying? Until I clean my yard. I clean my yard first. You know what I'm saying? Real shit. Ah, damn. In the spiritual world, it get deep. You know what I'm saying? Get deep. So we gotta think about these things and shit like that. There's trash everywhere and shit. Gotta clean this shit up. Since we gotta clean up after doggies that time. Clean up after doggies. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes it just be too many like human owners that like to clean up after doggies too much. You start looking like a doggy or a coon yourself. Like you're like a coon. Like, why are you speaking for your dog? Like you giving your dog a bath, your dog sits next to you in a recliner chair, like your dog human. Why you treating your dog human and shit? Your dog ain't human and shit. Your dog might think it's an alien or whatever the case may be. Your dog might think it's a robot transformer and shit. You don't know what your doggy. You know what I'm saying? You somewhere trying to preach to us about your doggy or something. Oh, treat your doggy like a human. Treat your doggy like a human for. The fuck? They go bite somebody's kids. Then somebody down here call somebody kids a nigga or something like that. You know what I'm saying? But like, little doggy go bite somebody's kid or something like that. What the fuck? Get your doggy. You know what I'm saying? Real shit. Yeah, whatever. You a powerful spirit. Whatever charismatic gift you push out and you pushing that in the world, you got a doggy. Now, in the spiritual world, you got to walk the dog. In the physical world, don't let your dog on you. Don't do everything for your doggy. Don't go broke and dazzle under stress and end up in jail like P. Diddy for your doggy. You know what I'm saying? Real shit. Don't let your doggy do like your dog. Every doggies they ain't human. You know what I'm saying? You be taking a bath with your doggy and shit like that. On your phone with your doggy. Emails with your doggy. You're watching movies with your doggy. You really think your doggy be talking to you? Your doggy gonna be saying shit, but observing. You know what I'm saying? A lot of y'all about to go ahead and get that robot 24/7 in-house surveillance and shit like that as soon as they release that. And they, oh, better than that. Some of y'all lose it all for y'all doggy. You know what I'm saying? Y'all lose it all for that little damn pit bull. You know what I'm saying? Shit. Little woman compressed down stump lamb chop poodle or shit. Oh, better than that. You go broke for that. Oh, so y'all lose y'all life, go to jail for 20,000 years and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Have to downsize on the amount of houses you got and cars you got. All this all for your doggy and shit. What's wrong with y'all? See, doggy ain't that deep. It ain't that serious. It's a pet. Doggy don't know no better and shit. Then you mad because your doggy in somebody else's backyard and shit like that, eating in the trash and shit like that, and the owners might start treating it right, and that's gonna be cool. So like that, you get upset and mad and shit like that. You don't know what's going on. Train your bitch. Train that bitch. No, I said, let that bitch over. Yeah, you ain't never seen these treats I had, did you? Look at this treat I got back here. Oh, I said that shit. Anyway, they start thinking like, doggy don't know what to do. I'm a doggy on the hunt. Doggies just like mosquitoes or anything else. They on the hunt. You know what I'm saying? Real shit. So sometimes you got to show like, I got this good treat. You got to be a little good bitch. You got to be a little good bitch, though. You know what I'm saying? But I got these treats. I got this new treat. You will never catch this treat nowhere else and shit. Like, oh, I said, shit on the good trick or treat. Oh, I said, good Scooby-Doo snack. Oh, man, that. I'm a good Scooby-Doo snack. I said, a broccoli stick face. Little cauliflower neck. Adam's apple thyroid problem neck. You know what I'm saying? Yo, Silk Murray's grease face. Ah! Yeah, you know what I'm saying? You gotta be careful and shit like that. I don't want to be knocking nobody's yard no more, too. I almost made a mistake. With that with the free man and shit. I had to knock on the free man because the free man started saying they built the whole street for a second and shit. You FBA. Shout out even FBA. Shout out to everybody. Shout out to all intelligent freemans, the Pan-Africans that know that it ain't really about Pan-African shit and stuff like that. Shout out to all y'all. Y'all catching on now. And shit like that. The preachers catching all this shit like that. But I was knocked on their door for us to be like, man, hold on, man. Get your trash. There's some red, black, and green flag on shit like those shit over here on my yard and shit. Oh, so I was here first and shit. I had to think like we had to talk. We had to stop. We had to talk for a second in the mental world. Like, wait a minute. Yeah, I know you know how to clean your yard. I know how to clean my yard. What keep opening up the trash? This raccoons? Is it a coon? A raccoon? Then we start looking at raccoons and stuff. We're like, wait, raccoon got led here by something else. You know, German Shepherd, Pit Bull. So now we start saying, oh, okay, we gotta keep the yard clean. Keep the yard clean. Oh, this ain't got nothing. We gotta stop arguing. This ain't got nothing to do with us. All just the fucking animals running around, making everybody, yeah, saying real shit. So I know I ain't got to knock on your door. We got this going on right now. I ain't got to knock on a free man door, another native door, Puerto Rican Mexican. We got this going on right now. If I see your trash on my yard, I know you ain't do that. I know, oh, Doggy was here at night or in the morning before everybody woke up or something like that. I say I got the Burger King bag over here. I say McDonald's and shit. Oh shit, I see what this is and shit. Then we can see people up the street who ain't wise enough. They still knocking on each other's door, get ready to fight. Bitch, you better get your trash out. Y'all know what's going on. Y'all know what's going on and shit. I'm saying some people keep a pig fest in front of their yards though and shit like that. So they don't be telling the difference anyway. So the 1, 2, and 3rd dimension, they don't know how to look at nothing in a better perspective. It don't matter what you do. Native, free man, whatever. It ain't what you do, is how you do it. You got your good sentiment and you stand on something behind it, you're good to go. You doing something that look like somebody else, but it don't even look like you standing on nothing. You falling for everything and shit like that. You get ready to go to hell and shit like that because you don't even care about what you talking about. You don't even really believe what you say. And I guarantee you just doing it to be an algorithm. Guarantee you just doing it to get liked. Guarantee so you ain't got no real something that you even willing to sacrifice, even if it has something to do with your shit or your content or whatever the case may be. So you got morality problems. You got fucked up morals. I'm saying some shit like that. And a lot of times 95 to 90% of those pages is fake pages anyway. Anytime somebody go extreme or over aggressive in areas that the natural person wouldn't go in to be aggressive in, and shit, something behind that. It's forced. You know what I'm saying? So you gotta keep that in mind too. Now, if you genuine and shit like that, you ain't got nothing to worry about. And this is the world we in. But you got your sentiment behind it. You got your charismatic gift behind it. That's your doggy pedal. Now, here's the thing. Every now and then, if you don't check your yard, the doggy will have your trash in the yard. And by you not being spiritual, you're not in your esoteric porch. And you're not looking at your yard and looking at the esoteric street, the street you live on. People who might share similar content or some similar shit as you. Or, you see what I'm saying? So, you're not knowing that you could be having people judging you like you're not cleaning your yard. And it's not even your fault. And you're not even looking at it like it's something that need to be clean because you stay your funky ass in your house. You don't spiritually expand. Go outside. Go outside the box or something. And then for the most part, going into your yard, you will start seeing people got esoteric laws against you that could be people you could be cool with, thinking that it's you doing something wrong, stinking up the neighborhood and shit. And you got to be like, oh, nah. AKA in the 1, 2, and 3rd dimension, that will be a person who's being a coon without even knowing they being a coon. You know what I'm saying? They handler got them just right in a sweet spot and shit. And this person might consider what they're doing all the right things because they're getting a lot of likes, fake inflated views, a lot of the feds in their chat cheering them on. But the moment that person switch something that come from a genuine place, they get a whole bunch of opposing thoughts to make themselves feel like their chat or the people that's with them ain't with them for the right reasons. Then if a person go deep into that spiritual mental spaceship and then start to express those energies more than the other one that was attracting the pet bitches and the doggies and stuff, then the person will start to see more of the spiritual world. You ain't quite come outside, but you like peeking through your peephole or something like that. Know what I'm saying? Now, if you got me as a next door neighbor, I'll be doing all kind of, no, yeah, I'll be loud all the time. I made you come outside to be like, you wanted to tell me to shut up until you start to see the ceremony, other people involved, like, oh, this is some dope shit. Oh, this is what we're supposed to do here. You know what I'm saying? People who stay on the next street, it take a while for y'all to start hearing it. Yeah. It take you a while to start hearing it, but you don't hear it. You know what I'm saying? After a while, it's going to make you go outside like, what's all that? Then that's when you fully outside. You see all kind of trash in your yard, all kind of shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, it get deep. I'm telling y'all, I get deep in the spiritual world. Y'all know how to peep game. Y'all don't be know how to peep game. Y'all know how to peep game. You know what I'm saying? But when you start cleaning and you start seeing how much shit you got to clean, that's when you start getting mad. You like, all right, I ain't put this trash here, but I got to clean this up because I got to take responsibility for this. What is I'm being a face of? What is I'm being, you know what I'm saying, the third dimension? That's what am I being used for? What am, and the fourth, fifth, and sixth dimension, you frustrated. You like, I gotta clean all this trash. I didn't even know I had this trash in my yard. And god damn, and shit, what is this? You know what I'm saying? Start thinking and shit like, so you get mad like, oh, I didn't even know my yard had to be clean and I got to start cutting my grass from garden snakes and shit. And I'm attracting real pit bulls and shit. So you start thinking and shit like, oh damn, I got a pig stop in my yard. So the longer it takes for you to clean it, the more that in the 1, 2, and 3rd dimension, you either cleaning up something, separating yourself from something, or realizing something ain't right. You like, wait a minute, what I'm a part of ain't right. Something ain't right. What is this? You know what I'm saying? So it's like you in synchronism, getting to the great spirit now. You know what I'm saying? Real, she started little. We got to keep your God like to be next to cleanliness. God, so God want the esoteric Babylon to be clean and shit like that. A lot of people don't never come outside. You got to go outside. There's a war going on outside. No man is safe. They're talking about that one. Your man is your spaceship thought, and the gas in it is your woman feeling. The distance it can go. Some of y'all stay in one neighborhood and never come outside. Spiritually speaking. You know what I'm saying? So you don't even manifest that. And then 1 to a 3rd dimension. Have all kind of thousands of videos outside and shit like that. But that ain't the point. But the whole concept is just understanding what's going on in the spiritual world. You got trash. You got to clean the fuck up. And it might have not been your fault that trash is in your yard. Yet it's up to you to take responsibility because it's your yard. And your yard is your intellectual property and shit like that. Your creative gifts and shit like that. And now something that was once genuine, you got to like defend it or some shit. AKA, yeah, you can't talk because your house dirty or your yard dirty or some shit like that. You thinking like, damn, nah, man, my room was clean or whatever the case may be. See, now that you go outside, you see that whatever energy you was creating, how your yard looked, it was dogs running around in your neighborhood, just throwing all the trash in your yard. You know what I'm saying? And they call it scapegoat in the Bible. You know what I'm saying? I'm saying, so for the most part, your household was a scapegoat to something. And they just dumped all of that in there. And when you come outside, it's your responsibility to clean that. Because how a little doggy gonna clean? You can't really necessarily train a doggy to clean. They on 4 legs and shit. They just fuck shit up. It ain't like they could clean up, take responsibility. I don't think they developed that emotional seed yet of compassion and taking responsibility and taking accountability. You know, and being able to clean. It's a fucking doggy. They're no human yet. You know what I'm saying? It's a dog. It's a doggy trying to get to heaven. All dogs trying to get to heaven. That should be the next movie. Not they got there. You know what I'm saying? And shit like that. So sometimes you got to take responsibility for what you have allowed little doggies to dump in your shit. But you can't think a doggy gonna be able to take it and be able to tell you sorry. If the doggy don't even speak, it barks. It just bark. And bark and act. It just know how to bark and act. That's it. Bark and act. And then if you let it in your household long enough without having it in that yard and holding it on the goddamn cages, you might get bit. You can't be trusting. Like, a lot of people got kids and babies I was born. They had that damn little ass pit bull bitch for like years and shit like that. The pit bull still turned around and goddamn head butted the baby and shit and almost bit it and shit. We gotta be like, gotta get rid of this. Gotta get rid of this. Yeah, 1 to a 3rd dimension. You probably got rid of a religion or something. You know what I'm saying? The land of the fishermen. Get your goddamn omega-3 oils up. Get your omega-3 oils up, bitch. I gotta give you some more, bitch. That's how you know it's getting took, bitch. You know what I'm saying? You can't see it at the top. You know? Get your omega-3 oil, bitch. Get your omega-3 oil up, bitch. You know what I'm saying? Land of the fishermen. Oh, we are hour in. So yeah, you know what I'm saying? This is a goddamn spiritual awakening that we all going through as a shift. Clean your goddamn yard, cut your goddamn grass, and train your goddamn bitch. So don't be out here crazy in the world and things of that nature that we always got to play cleanup. You know what I'm saying? And we won't be having time to express our creativity no more and shit like that because we too busy cleaning all of our yards. But at least we at phase 1, knowing that it's not our fault. Our trash is in each other's yard. So now we could go out and clean our own yard. You ain't got to worry about me knocking on your door. And I know you ain't got to worry about you knocking on my door. AKA the 1 to a 3rd dimension. Us debating about bullshit. Us attacking each other on bullshit. You know what I'm saying? Us arguing about some shit ain't got nothing to do. You know what I'm saying? We see this now. You know what I'm saying? You know when I'm bumping music loud, you know what my music about. You know what I'm saying? I know when you bumping music loud or something like that, or you in your yard, I know what that's about. And we both know what it's about. If one of our trash is in each other's yard and shit like that, that's somebody trying to make us argue, a little animal running around. You know what I'm saying? Shit like that. So goddamn it, we got to, and then we can't let stray animals just run around. Get a hold of these damn pets and things of that nature, aka your yard, how you like to cut your grass in the 1, 2, or 3rd dimension. That's your creative gifts, your passions, your talent, however the case may be, right? You know there's a whole bunch of weird old things going on to get whatever animal you got running in your backyard when you can't see it. You know what I'm saying? So figure out how to create this little circumstance where you get down the road. You know what I'm saying? And train that bitch. Saying the right way and things of that nature, so everybody can have clean yards and we all can be peaceful again and make it look like the Great Spirit, because you represent the Great Spirit. So the more you can make your bitch look like you, then you already look like the Great Spirit. We back on the right path, and everybody could be on a beauty path, even if a dog you know what's going on or not, or a pet alligator or whatever the case may be. Then all dogs may can go to heaven. And I love all y'all from the bottom of my heart. Y'all stay spiritually protected. Fight false bitch, you know. For sure. You're now listening to the Mind of Terry's Moon. I am the Royal Archangel Uriel, and I'm here to carry out God duties and motherfucking responsibilities. And I'm gonna find out. Haël'Ho, Yalahue.